we're in the home stretch, so we're going to be talking about Worldcon bids for 2028 and later, and they'll be shorter, and because I need to get you out of here by 4 or 5. And for 2028, there are 2 bids for Brisbane in Australia and Kigali in Rwanda. Neither of their representatives could be here, and our technology here is somewhat limited. Being very British when I say that. And we were unable to organise a Zoom, so they both sent statements, which have also been passed to the SMOFCon list and are available on site online as well. Let me do Brisbane first, and then we'll do Kigali. The chair of Brisbane has sent a brief statement, so Random Jones, and it is Brisbane 2028, SMOFCon 5. While the convention is still going to be in Brisbane, we've changed the dates. The solar eclipse is on the 22nd of July, best seen from Sydney, where there will be both totality and a funny-shaped opera house, which will give 5 people 5 days to make their way up to Brisbane. What's the distance between the two, I hear you asking? 916 kilometres. Give that to me in US miles. The metric system is too perfect. I imagine you say 569 miles. Nice. It's also about an hour and 30 minutes flight time, about time to read a small novella. The bid questionnaire has been sent, and I believe it's on the SMOFCon website as well. But here are a few frequently asked questions. Question: Brisbane is so far away. The answer: you get to sit in a plane, uninterrupted by the rest of the world, and consume your reading list. It'll probably take only 2 books and a nap, and suddenly Brisbane. Is the city accessible? Since 2012, Brisbane Council has invested 230 million Australian dollars into making the city accessible. Both the ferries, SeaTac, trains and buses are wheelchair, mobility scooter and pram accessible. Is BCEC, the venue, accessible? There are lifts, drop-off and pick-up zones and multiple entrance points to the building. Accessible seating, accessible unisex toilets, ramps are available to access the stages, or if a particularly tall stage, portable lifts can be hired. Question: how many spiders will there be? Spiders will have to pay for entry like everyone else. And we're told that they can't carry money as their pockets are too small. Australia is too hot. That's why we're aiming for the colder months. It should be roughly 21 degrees, that's about 70 Fahrenheit, and dry during the convention. Are you taking pre-supports? We thought you'd never ask. You can go to the website, so it's brisbane28.org. And can I get involved? Yes, please. Reach out to us via social media or the website. And hopefully we'll be able to get them in person or online next year in Stockholm. So that was a brief message from Random, the chair of Brisbane 2028. So, the chair, oh sorry, yes, yeah, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something very briefly. I'm not involved.
Whoop.
Microphone.
Hi, had nothing to do with the actual bid, but I wanted to say that I was in Brisbane in March of this year for 8 or 9 days, putting a 1-week meeting in the convention center, and it's an excellent facility and seems to be a great city. That's it.
Thank you. So, the chair of Okay, that's not going to work then. So the chair of Kigali, Rwanda, Michael, has also sent a message, and once it's collated, it will be passed out to you. It's also been circulated online. They sent a pack. I do not know the script, so I'm just going to briefly highlight a few things. Sorry, let me go back. So this is the bid to host the SeaTac Worldcon in Kigali, Rwanda, in Africa, August 23rd to 27th, 2028. By Africa, well, Worldcon has ever been to Africa. They have great aspirations. Rwanda itself has a number of advantages. They're listed here. I would add that compared to their previous location, Rwanda is one of the relatively bright spots from a diversity point of view, from an LGBTQ point of view as well. There are no laws against same-sex acts And the location in Kigali, Rwanda itself is landlocked. A land of 1,000 hills. Altitude fairly high. Temperatures 16 to 28 Celsius, 61 to 82 Fahrenheit. Tropical, of course. Humidity. The official language, I have several official languages, including English and French. The sea site will be the Kigali Convention Center and the attached Radisson Blue Hotel. There are some delegate numbers here. Some data in the stuff that's handed out. There's an arena for larger events. There is a lot of accommodation in Kigali of various distances. I'm not going to go through them. There's transport, so obviously the airlines serving Kigali, a number of regional and international airlines. Oh, KLM as well, so I can fly, right? Nice. There's details of visas, these will all be on there, I think they're on their website. And there's a lot of local transport as well, doing a lot of do-it-yourself transport. Many, many, many attractions. So I guess a lot of people are going for a holiday as well. There's 2 pages of attractions. And I'll ask them if we can share this presentation afterwards as well on the SMOFCon website, because there's a lot of information here. Gorillas.
Gorillas don't get in without a badge either.
So that's what they said. So they sent a statement as well. Obviously, there's not much more we can say at the moment. They're not here. There were no particular questions that came in. There was one about the accommodation on site. The attached hotel, I think, is 300 or 400 rooms. But as you saw, there are many hotels nearby in the city. And as with Brisbane, you will hear more about them in the next year, and hopefully they'll have the opportunity to do a full presentation next year in Stockholm. Okay, and the statement from Michael has been handed out, and you can read that at your leisure.
So is it just statements, they don't have a rep here right now?
Neither Brisbane nor Kigali have a representative here in person.
Okay.
We're equally far.
Maybe they are equally far from here. Time difference is certainly difficult. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning for Kigali, and I think it's 9 in the morning for Brisbane. Okay, that was the 2 bids for 2028.